Breaking news coming in at the moment, viewers. As Bengaluru continues to battle with relentless rains and civic apathy, the death toll has now climbed to 3. And with mounting public outrage, political temperatures are rising as well. A BJP delegation today visited the rain-impacted areas to assess the situation on the ground. Party leaders were seen walking through waterlogged streets, interacting with residents and holding symbolic placards, each one a direct question to the Congress-led state government.
While Bengaluru has witnessed heavy rains from past 2 days, recording over 133 mm of rains, BJP leaders here have in fact reached at Silk Board Junction to overlook at the situation right now at Silk Board. And as you see, the situation that has worsened during last 2 days due to heavy rains, waterlogging, and in fact heavy traffic have been witnessed as far as Silk Board Junction is concerned. And as you see, there are in fact placards that the BJP leaders are carrying, questioning the brand Bengaluru claims by the Congress, Siddaramaia's government. So clearly the BJP is in fact raising questions as far as the situation of Bengaluru is concerned. Remember, massive outrage is in fact been seen on social media as well, where people are raising questions on the brand Bengaluru that is being claimed by the Congress government. So clearly BJP is in fact now questioning the claims and the promises that were made by the Congress government.
Now, as Bengaluru, viewers, reels under severe flooding and mounting civic chaos, a fresh political storm has erupted. The opposition Bharatiya Janata Party has launched a sharp attack on the Congress-led Karnataka government, blaming it for the city's crumbling infrastructure and loss of lives. BJP's national spokesperson, Shehzad Poonawalla, has strongly criticized the state's handling of the situation. He said, and I quote, "The entire city is flooded, 3 people have died, and yet the chief minister claims it's just 1. This government is not just failing, it's celebrating the dead," unquote. Listen into what he said.
प्राथमिकताओं की बात तो देखिए, बेंगलुरु डूबा हुआ है पानी में, 3 लोगों की जान चली गई इस आपराधिक लापरवाही के चलते, 2 लोगों की इलेक्ट्रिक्यूशन से, 1 महिला की दीवार गिरने से, जिसको डिप्टी सीएम छोटी मोटी घटना बताते हैं। और कर्नाटका की सरकार जश्न मना रही है 2 साल का। किस 2 साल के जश्न की बात कर रहे हो आप? लूट और झूठ की। आज इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट पे कुछ कर नहीं पाए, बेंगलुरु को तबाह कर दिया आपने। एक बारिश आती नहीं है तो बेंगलुरु वाटरलॉग्ड हो जाता है, पानी घर में घुस जाता है, ट्रैफिक जैम हो जाते हैं, अस्त व्यस्त हो जाती है पूरी जिंदगियां। और जिस प्रकार से पूरे आईटी सिटी के ब्रांड को धक्का लगा है, कर्नाटका में केवल लूट हो रही है, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सिचुएशन खराब है, और आप जश्न मना रहे हैं। आप डेवलपमेंट और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर का कोई काम नहीं कर पाए।
But what followed, viewers, next was even more shocking. While the city grappled with the aftermath of the disaster, yesterday the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shivakumar, dismissed the death as a mere small incident. Listen into what he had to say.
ಮಳೆ ಬರಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಭಗವಂತನಲ್ಲೇ ಮಳೆ ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇವತ್ತವರೆಗೂ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್, ಒಂದು ಡೆತ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನನಗೊಂದು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬಂದೆ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಕೂಡ ಮಳೆ ಬಂತು, ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಏನೋ ಯಾವ ಆಘಾತನೂ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಏನಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ವಾರ್ಫುಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋಂಥದ್ದು, ಕೆಲವು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮನೆಗಳು ಕಟ್ಟಿದ ಜಾಗಗಳಿದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಇದಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ. ನಾನು ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಈಗ ನಾನೇನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟೂರಿಸಂ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ.
Now, while citizens wade through knee-deep water and dodge live wires, another stunning statement followed, this time from the state's Home Minister, G. Parmeshwara. Instead of addressing the collapsing infrastructure, he shifted the blame not to the civic body, not to the failed system, but to the people themselves. According to him, littering is the real cause of Bengaluru's flooding. Bottles and paper, not years of ignored warnings, shoddy planning or corruption.
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಫ್ಲಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಲೇಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಸರಿಪಡಿಸಿ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರಮನೂ ಕೂಡ BBMP ಅವರು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೊನ್ನೆಯಿಂದನೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಗಮನಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಎಲೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿದ್ದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಜನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಬೀದಿನಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಬಾಕ್ಲುಗಳು ಎಲೆಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ಲಾಗಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮೊದಲೇ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋಬೇಕು.
Now, as Bengaluru grapples with deadly rains, open drains and chronic civic neglect, citizens are finding that the only way to make their voices heard is by turning to the courts. In a city that powers India's tech future, citizens are now taking legal action just to claim their most basic rights. A 43-year-old Bengalurian has slapped a legal notice on the Bruhat Bengaluru Mahanagra Palike, or the BBMP, demanding 50 lakh rupees in compensation for what he calls the physical agony and emotional trauma of navigating the city's broken roads. Divya Kiran, a resident of Richmond town, said that despite paying his taxes on time, the BBMP has failed him, forcing him to endure constant pain, hospital visits and mounting medical bills.
Since last 2 years, Sidramaya and DK Shukumar, they are repeatedly claiming that they want to see greater Bangalore. They want to see Bangalore as a greater Bangalore. Just by naming Bangalore as greater Bangalore is not going to solve the problem. Instead of celebrating 2 years completion at Hospet during monsoon, during such worst days, Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister should sit here in Bangalore and understand the problem of Bangaloreans. Because just 4 hours of rain, Bangalore has come to complete standstill. So they have to address the issues.
Now, Bengaluru viewers, the so-called Silicon Valley of India is paralyzed every time the skies open up. Killer potholes, naked electric wires, choked drains, all lying in wait like landmines in a war zone built by negligence. A 35-year-old woman, Shashikala, who was working as a sweeper in a private company at Whitefield, died after the wall of the building collapsed. A 12-year-old boy and a 63-year-old man were electrocuted when they tried to pump out water in their house in South Bengaluru. They didn't die because it rained. They died because nobody cared.
2 people were electrocuted in an apartment in southeast Bengaluru over here in the BTM layout. Well, these happen to be the second and third rain-related deaths that are being reported in the IT capital. Well, right here at the Madhuvan apartment in BTM layout, we're being told that in fact a 63-year-old man along with a 12-year-old boy were electrocuted while the man in fact was attempting to switch on a motor to pump out water that had in fact accumulated, that was stagnated in the basement of this very apartment, and that's when we in fact reportedly he in fact died of an electric shock is what is being said. It's really quite unfortunate that of course another 12-year-old boy as well passed away along with him in this instance. Well, in this entire cellar of this apartment is where water was filled, and as he was trying to switch on a pump there, as he was trying to switch on the motor, is when he was electrocuted and he died. Of course, most unfortunate, this is the third death now that's coming to light from Bengaluru. Even as residents have no respite from the rains right now, we'll really have to wait and see as to how much the government is able to do before the monsoon actually arrives. Because remember, these are still pre-monsoon showers that the city has been witnessing.